Hello, welcome to episode 2. This is the podcast called A Bit of This and a Bit of That, and I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to a very sunny Australia Day, although I'm in Japan, so happy Australia Day. The topic today is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Please enjoy. Welcome to the podcast. You know, I was a bit late in watching Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny because, Lucasfilm, look what they have done to Star Wars. It's a shambles. But I have to admit, I enjoyed the movie. Indiana Jones is back, for probably one last movie. Harrison Ford is getting up in his age. He's about 80 now. But the first half of the movie, oh my God, it's fantastic. Vintage Indiana Jones. The co-star, and I'm going to butcher this name, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. She plays Helena, which is Harrison Ford's, Indiana Jones's goddaughter. She's not as bad as what I expected. From the trailers, I thought this movie was going to be about time travel, where Indiana Jones jumps from here to there all through his life. But thank God it wasn't. But going back to Phoebe, she does a pretty good job at being Indiana Jones's sidekick. And James Mangold, he's the director of the movie. He directed Logan, which is possibly one of the best superhero movies ever. He did a very good job in replace of Steven Spielberg. So, the movie is about an item called the Dial of Destiny. And pretty much, no one really cares about what the Dial of Destiny is, because you don't really learn about its powers until the end. In the first movie, the Ark, everyone knows the Ark. In the third movie, it's the Cup of Christ. Everyone knows that. But the Dial of Destiny, for me, it was more of an Indiana Jones movie, not searching for an item or a relic, because I didn't really care about the relic at all. It was all Indiana Jones. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on my ranking. Anyway, I don't think that they'll be making another Indiana Jones after this, because sadly, not too many people went to see the movie. And also, as I said before, Harrison Ford is 80. So I wonder, if they continue the series like James Bond, who could replace Harrison Ford? That's a tough question. They'll need to find an unknown actor, because I can't see anyone currently wanting to fit into Harrison Ford's shoes. Anyway, going back to the movie. The villain was played by, let me see if I can find his name, Mads Mikkelsen, and he plays Dr. Voya. Now, Mars, he's a very famous actor, and he's appeared in basically pretty much everything that you've seen in the last 10 years. And he does a pretty good job. Of course, he plays the Nazis, and because Indiana Jones is not Indiana Jones without Nazis. But I'm going to put in a spoiler here. So if you have not seen the movie, this is spoiler alert. Beep, 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 beep. Yes, spoiler alert. The ending for me was a bit strange. I didn't quite enjoy it because they go back in time. And Indiana Jones should never be about fantasy. As in, the Crystal Skull was aliens. Well, that's more science fiction. But that's, it's unbelievable. And then this one is about, at the end, they go back in time, which is unbelievable. It's not really Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones should be, using relics that are real in everyday life. For example, the Ark and the Holy Cup. So that kind of fell flat for me. The other point is, what I did like about the ending was there was no scenes after the credits. So when it ended, it ended. And pretty much these days, the movie never ends at the start of the credits, does it? You have to wait to the end, or you have to see the middle scene. But this was a good surprise because the movie ended and it ended. Anyway, so these are my opinions. I would give it a 7 out of 10. I'd like to hear what you would think. But bye for now.